The history of Greenes in Portugal. Well, Greenes first came to Portugal in 2016. It was quite revolutionary of a concept at the time because there was no such thing as a tutorial college in Portugal at the time, and also because Portugal is an up-and-coming country. It's the third safest country on the planet currently, and it's also a booming technological hub, so a lot of people are coming in, and we wanted to provide these newcomers to Portugal and also the Portuguese student population with an alternative to traditional teaching methods. It's definitely possible for students to have an Oxford style education in Estoril, because although we are two campuses, although we have two campuses, we are one college. So the tutors who teach in Portugal also tutor to students in Oxford and vice versa. And the standards of quality are exactly the same because it's the same academic team, it's the same staff. And we make sure that all our students, whether they are in Estoril or in Oxford, have exactly the same standards of education. Many of our students opt for a blended variety of learning, which means that they have part of their tuition online and part of it face-to-face. This is an advantage for both students and tutors. For students, on one hand, because if they are not exactly on a close commuting distance, or if they are athletes, for example, of which we have many, and they are forced to travel for tournaments or training, they don't have to interrupt their tuition, they can have it online, and they can have the experience of having face-to-face tuition when they come over. It's also very advantageous for tutors because even though they might not be physically here, they can still teach our students, and of course this allows them to come to our college, so to speak, remotely, and for our students to have access to the very best tutors that Oxford has to offer without leaving their home country. The starting times are very flexible for all students of Greenes. The college is open from 8:30 to 5:30, but within that time frame, students are basically free to arrange their schedule in the way that's the most convenient for them. This is particularly useful for students who have activities outside of school, such as sports and arts. And so we can pretty much arrange their tutorials around this schedule so they can still do what they love and attend their tutorials, because this is something we believe is very, very important. And to this extent, no two students at Greenes actually have the same schedule.